Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fizz, and welcome. We're going to take a look at Planet Zoo's images that they have on their website, and as well as talk about my thoughts and feelings about the game because, well, I'm super excited. So hello guys, how you guys doing? So if you didn't notice, a couple days ago there was a video of Planet Zoo. This is the, for say, concept art, you would say, of the game. And it's basically, if you don't know, the people that make Planet Coaster and Jurassic World Evolution, those are the same people Frontier are making this game. Now, I'm super excited because I grew up playing Zoo Tycoons, and I've been really waiting for a game like this for a long time. So I'm like super excited. So that's why I put out the trailer video, and that's why I'm doing this video, is because I'm actually extremely excited, and I cannot wait because this is my childhood, building zoos, letting them all out and get all the people getting eaten. It was amazing back in the day. All right, so let's start with the first image, which is the concept art, which is also probably the most impressive thing because, well, it is absolutely gorgeous. So if we take a look, we have a lot of things happening as of right now, but we can take the fact that it's in the same kind of, you would say, branch of Planet Coaster. So I'm wondering if there'll be a connection between Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, because they are the exact same models for people. So that'd be really cool if we were able to mix match. If you have Planet Coaster, you could mix match the games together. Obviously that kind of alluded to not buy one or the other, but it'd be really cool if they had a system that you can combine the games. But anyways, that's my thoughts. But I want to just take a look at this. Look at this. This looks amazing. So just off the bat, we'll start from the top of the left. You got the beautiful lion, but that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this. So it looks like you're going to be able to do a lot of terrain building with Planet Zoo, because as you can tell, look at this enclosure of, is that gazelles or elks? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. That looks like buffaloes maybe or something. I don't know, like African buffaloes. It's really hard to tell, but I don't know if there's going to be an exact theme per se for Planet Zoo. I don't know if there's going to be exotic animals or African or Americans or like what kind of animals. It might be just a mix between any animals they ever want to add to the game because well, quite frankly, it looks like that. But anyways, you can tell there's a lot of terrain building and stuff, and also there's a lot of customization. Now, obviously, granted, this might not be in the game, but we'll go into the other screenshots in a minute. But yeah, let's go to the next over here. We got like this big building over here in the background. It looks like we have something that's called NFT, which I don't know what that is, or NET, which is net. Looks pretty cool. This is really cool. So this is like some sort of custom building, maybe for maybe a shop or some sort of decor thing. Looks pretty cool. Got some, you know, more shops and everything coming down here. Is there any more things to the right? There is. We got another little building over here, and this is the zoo entranceway. I think when we watch the trailer, this is what the entranceway looks like, which is kind of cool. And then we have some zebras and giraffes coming down here. Hey, OG, look at giraffes in a game. It's one of my Patreons. But yeah, this is just one. It's just a piece of art. This is literally a piece of art, and it looks fantastic. Now, granted, they don't really show too much of creature-wise, except for back here. Obviously, we got a couple creatures that we don't quite know, but I would say this looks like a African buffalo, and that looks to be like some sort of maybe African elk or a deer or some sort of. I'm not a entirely animal expert per se, definitely not one at all, but looks kind of cool. But yeah, the art style and everything, it just looks fantastic. We got bears. The one thing I'm hoping is that there's damn panda bears, because you know me, if there's gonna be panda bears, I am going to make the entire zoo a panda. I'm gonna call it Panda Express, and it's literally just gonna be thousands of pandas everywhere. There's gonna be a panda enclosure here, panda enclosure there, panda enclosure there, and that's basically what's gonna be. So it'll be really, I'm really hoping there's pandas. Man, I hope there is. All right, so the next screenshot, the actual screenshot, we actually get a picture of the in-game on what some of the animals are looking like, and quite frankly, this looks gorgeous. Look at the model wise of the lions. Now, there's a little game I play called Atlas. Atlas, take notes. You guys made mountain lions or whatever, some weird thing, jaguars, something. That's how you make a lion look like a lion. They look incredible. I'm loving it. Also, there's a little train in the background right here, we can tell. But for the most part, they look gorgeous. They really look like they're going to jump out and be part of the game. Like, it looks amazing. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the details of the fur and everything. It just looks so good. I'm blown away. I love it. It looks fantastic. Also, a note that I want to add to this right here is that I watched a little bit of the live stream. I think it was the day that they were doing it. I kind of only got a little bit of it. It's before I was actually live streaming. But basically, they were talking about how they have done a lot of research. They've done a couple of years of actually developing this game. I think it's 2 to 3. I think something like that. And they've done a lot of work. So from the noises to the animations to how much they poop, how much they eat, how much, like, what their social life is with other animals, like what's their, you know, what's their designated, like, heat temperature, like literally everything you can think of about actually taking a lot. Like, if you went to go and buy a lion, for say, don't do that, but if you went to go buy a lion and there was people that actually did this for a living, this is basically what they did. They just took down all the information, did lots of hundreds of thousands of hours of research about every single animal and species, about what their criteria are. And basically, it sounds like when you play the game, you're going to have to actually meet the criteria of the animals and stuff, which I think is really cool because it kind of gives you a goal, right? It gives you a goal that I want to have an African lion in my zoo, okay? This will be a bunch of goals that the African lion needs to be happy, which I think sounds pretty good, and that sounds exactly what Zoo Tycoon used to be. So I'm extremely excited because this sounds like a really fun management kind of game. Really does. Okay, so next thing we have is something completely different from the African Sahara. It is an actual wolf, which looks amazing. It's kind of adorable that it's kind of just sitting there looking all pretty and everything. But the thing I want to note is that it's snowing. I don't remember a Planet Coaster. I know, I guess there was a Christmas update, but I never ever played with it. If that you'll be able to change the region, or maybe there'll be like some sort of building that you can enclose other creatures, like for instance a wolf, for it to snow, or maybe there's seasons. Now that'd be cool if there's actually on the map seasons. So like maybe summer, you know, winter, fall, and stuff. And this just looks, it just looks cool. I love it. The wolf in general is just, it looks amazing. It looks fantastic. It looks so happy though. It looks so happy. Oh, I love it. All right, so now we go back to the desert. No, I'm just kidding. The African Sahara, and we got some zebras. Look pretty good. They look absolutely gorgeous and stuff. And also, you can tell in the background we got a lot of other different things happening right here. So it looks really cool. I mean, there's something else to say, but I mean, look at the zebras. Look at them. Look at the detail with the fur and the hair, and it just looks fantastic. Now, granted, we're not going to get realistic of what they actually look like in real life, because if you think about it, animals in real life are very dirty. Lions are very bloody sometimes when they kill things. You'd say zebras are very dirty as well, because obviously they run around a lot. And if you look at pictures of actual real zebras, a lot of them are never really that clean, but they are sometimes. But I don't know if we'll go that realistic, which is fine. I like just everything pristine. But oh man, look at that. He's just looking into your soul. He's like, I want to be the king. Just kidding. We're not doing the Lion King. So just like in the trailer, we have some elephants. Now, in the little trailer we actually had the elephant, a little baby elephant, be shipped from a shipping container and dropped into the pen. Now, I'm wondering if that's how you start the evolution of maybe your zoo. So I wonder if you start with babies, for say like a baby elephants, baby lions, you know, and you have to grow them to be able to reproduce and actually have more animals in your park, which I think is kind of cool. If you it gives you kind of a designation, like you have to start out small and then work your way big, because let's be honest, most people are going to try and do Sandbox and then you know, just build the whole thing, have the full grown elephant and everything. It'd be really cool if that you have to start, I mean, I guess a campaign or a story mode or whatever, you would have to start out with babies and stuff, but that's kind of cool. Speaking of the elephants, let's talk about them. So the elephants are amazing. They look gorgeous. We got 3 of them here. The baby looks so cute and adorable. Oh, it's so cute. We also have some sort of maybe wooden structure for them to stay under or something. I'm not too sure. It looks like we got some water here and some people back there. I'm a little curious about these window walls, because if you think about the last time I went to a zoo to see any animals, there was never really like a big window walls. I don't remember what kind of zoo it was. But it was mostly that there was a big giant dip between you and the animal is always down below or something like that. Obviously, elephants and giraffes would need like those kind of bigger animals would need a lot more room and everything. But that's besides the point. But anyways, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I love it. Looks gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. Now, this one is a little bit interesting. I'm not entirely sure what is happening with this guy. He looks to be like sucking up leaves or something. He might be maybe picking up poop, animal poop. Maybe that's how you clean the animals' enclosures and stuff. We got the zebras again, and then you got some trees and stuff. But overall, I mean, I don't know. Kind of looks like he's sucking up poop. All right, so now we finally have a good screenshot of actually the in-game of actually a park made. So I'm assuming that this is kind of an early picture or a more of a finished one. Obviously, I don't know when the game's coming out, so we have no idea. Most of the stuff could change, and obviously, if you know Planet Coaster, you can customize anything. So we gotta take everything with a grain of salt when we see this. But this looks amazing. This looks like an actual zoo, and it looks sweet. Now, obviously, the map editor, you'll be able to make these kind of shapes and things, and I wonder if they tuned it to be a little bit more friendly for this kind of game. I don't know. The map editor already is not bad at all, but you never know. Maybe they'll do some tweaks for it. Let's see. Yeah, so we got some water. We got a nice little pathway. We got some more walls. And what is that? Is that a baby elephant? It is a baby elephant. The other thing I want to note here is there's two things. The soccer balls and this thing, which I'm assuming that's just food, but it doesn't look like food at a distance. But there is objects that you can put in the enclosures for your animals to play with, so that's kind of cool. I wonder if you'll be able to customize, like, so for say if you didn't want a soccer ball, maybe if you wanted like a basketball or something else, or maybe some other things, because obviously in real zoos there's a lot of different things that animals do, because quite frankly, being in a zoo is, you know, kind of bad for some animals if you think about it, because it restricts on actually what they do in real life. So we humans try to make their lives as, you know, not as bad, so give them stuff to do, I guess you'd say. But anyways, let's think of the positives. We got a little house thing over here, probably a custom house and everything, and we got like a viewer thing over here. Is there anything behind me? No, just a walkway and stuff, and some street signs, and that's basically it. The other thing I want to ask is there going to be rides? If you think about it, I think I've been to a couple zoos that have rides, so I'm hoping that they maybe bring over, or maybe reuse or something, or like kind of tweak old rides from Planet Coaster and bring them over, because zoos always have rides. There's always a couple of rides here and there, just because it's profit margin for people and for zoos. So it'd be kind of cool if we actually had some rides, like I was saying earlier, merging Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo together. I was gonna say Zoo Tycoon. Oh god. All right, so now we have is some bears, and also demonstration another weather. So I'm assuming we might be able to have different seasons for say, or maybe be able to have weather, I guess. For say differently for animals, because it is raining in here. But look at the bears. Look how gorgeous these bears are. Unbelievable. Make a panda now. Just recolor it. Actually, you have to change a lot of it. So we can also see that there is a bunch of different lights that you can place around. The trees look fantastic. The bears, I don't know, the bears just look really good. But if you think about it, these two bears feel very different for say. This definitely feels like a male, and this definitely feels like a female. So I wonder if they took the time to make sure that the different genders, good lord almighty, genders actually feel different. And quite frankly, a lot of games sometimes don't do that for some reason, but it definitely feels like they took the time, because it just feels like a female. Now granted, if you're in the wild, you're not going to know if a male or female, if it's a male or female bear. Unless she has a cub, then you're kind of dead. Problem solved on that. Look at it, it's so cute. I don't know what to say. I mean, it looks just so cute. It looks literally adorable. It looks fantastic. The modeling, the texturing, and everything looks so good. Oh man, it looks absolutely incredible. It just looks so good. This is a feeding thing, it looks like. So what we saw earlier with the other one and the elephant enclosure, it looks like a feeding thing. vegetation. Not much else to say about this, other than it's just kind of cute, sleeping. It's a sleeping little elephant. All right, and the last image is kind of interesting, because once again, what I was saying earlier is that we are getting character people from like Planet Coaster that walk around and actually do on the rides and everything. We're gonna get them imported from here. Now, obviously, granted, they probably added a bunch of brand spanking new, a bunch of new customizations of the different people and everything. So that'll be kind of cool, and stuff, maybe different T-shirt designs, pants, etc., etc. Because why not? It's easy to do if you already have the base model for everything. But it looks like we got some sort of guy over here. He kind of looks like an explorer dude, so probably like a mascot, just like in Planet Coaster that we had like for the people. He'd probably be like the same thing. We got the bears again, and we got this nice new window with wood texture kind of thing. And overall, yeah, it looks kind of nice. Looks fantastic. Man, I can't wait for this game. Oh boy. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the video. I just kind of wanted to showcase my thoughts and feelings about Planet Zoo and as a whole, and just showcase these images, to be honest. And I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are. Granted, a lot of you actually watched the first episode for the trailer, which I was quite surprised. And I'm happy that a lot of you guys are excited, because right now I'm super excited. I wouldn't do these kind of videos if I wasn't. I cannot wait. I hope there's pandas. That's all I'm hoping for. Please let there be pandas, because if you do pandas, that would make my day. And I will, if there is, I will make a park called Panda Express, and it's just pandas. Nothing else. You come see pandas, you get to see pandas. China might not like me, but I don't care. It'll be Panda Express, and there'll be lots of pandas. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment. My name is GG Fizz. How y'all doing? And hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one.